This is my 5-step guide to being an absolutely average athlete. I've worked with hundreds of athletes who are the best in their school, the best in their state. I've worked with high-level collegiate athletes. I've worked with professional athletes. And I created this guide for the athletes who don't want to be the best, who don't want to be in the top 1% of athletes, athletes who want to work and never see results, athletes who want to get a couple minutes of playing time throughout the game, athletes who really don't care to get looks from college scouts and to get noticed and to ultimately go play at the next level. Step number 1 to the 5-step average athlete formula is staying up late scrolling on TikTok instead of getting your 8 hours of sleep. This is going to be perfect to make it so you're not getting good quality sleep, so that you're not getting enough sleep. Then you're going to be really tired the next day, so you're not going to be able to play very well in your practices or in your games. You're not going to recover well because sleep is super important for muscle recovery and for brain development and for your brain to literally conserve memory and for your muscles to build back bigger and stronger. It's really important to keep you from getting injured. So staying up late scrolling is going to be one of the easiest and fastest ways to not get those results that those elite high-level athletes are getting. Step number 2 is when you wake up sleep deprived and groggy and feeling like crap, you got to make sure to skip breakfast and grab a Monster energy drink and slam that down instead. This is going to put a band-aid on that energy problem because we all know that real energy comes from food and carbohydrates, and those are the things that are going to really fuel your body for the coming trainings and practices throughout the day. So that Monster is going to do a perfect job at just slapping a band-aid on it and saying, oh, you're good for an hour or two until you have a huge energy crash. So step number 1 is you're going to stay up super late, scroll on social media. And then step number 2 is when you wake up sleep deprived, you're going to make sure that you drink an energy drink and not have a real breakfast. Step number 3 is wait until you are thirsty to drink water. We know that if you are even 2% dehydrated, that can decrease your performance by up to 20%. So this can be the difference between winning and losing games, making a tackle or not making a tackle, winning or losing a race, hitting your PR or not hitting your PR. So if you are looking to not improve and get better, then by all means, don't be hydrated, just wait until you're thirsty. Make sure you're not carrying around a water bottle throughout the day. Make sure that you're not focusing on fluids during practice. Make sure that you're not focusing on fluids after practice. Those are things that only really good athletes want to do. So step number 4 is leading up to practice, make sure you're not eating anything. Show up to practice on an empty tank. All of you have little muscle energy tanks in your muscles. These energy tanks hold energy or gas or fuel for your body to be able to go. The fuel to those tanks are carbohydrates. If you want to not play super well at practice, so your coach wants to play in the game, make sure that you're not eating beforehand because you're guaranteed to have energy crashes and to not be able to play super well. Step number 1, stay up late with scrolling TikTok. Step number 2, drink an energy drink when you wake up. Step number 3, wait till you're thirsty to drink water. And step number 4, don't eat before practice. Now, the 5th and final step in my average athlete formula is make sure that you always blame your problems on something or somebody else. College coaches love athletes who take responsibility. They love athletes who take initiative. They're ready to be adults. They want people who take action, not people who are victims to their circumstances. So if you show up to school and you end up having to skip lunch because your mom didn't pack it, that's her fault. That's not your fault, right? Or if you goof off in practice and you end up getting in trouble because your teammate was goofing off with you, that's your teammate's fault or your coach is stupid, right? It can't be your fault. I guarantee that college coaches will most likely overlook you and you won't have to deal with being that elite athlete playing at the next level. All right, there's my 5-step formula to being an average athlete. If I had to add an extra bonus one onto this, do not come join my elite high school athlete nutrition coaching program. That is, I'm being funny here, but that is seriously only for athletes who are ready to take it to the next level.